Oh my god. Finally. Freaking finally. The update's here. God damn it. Unzipping files. Update's here. Swimming's here. Fontaine's here. Lynette is here. I've been home for a couple of hours now. Didn't have a moment to go sit down and play. But now I will. Now I will. Hooray! Yeah, it's... the body they did right, but it's so just clearly Aoife's face. Oh, found this beauty. Yeah, I found this beauty in Wallpaper Engine. Very nicely done, very nicely done. Come on, unzip. Unzip, 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 unzip. Oh boy. That's a few. I'll take it a little later. Come on. Fontaine Hat Show. Twitter? I'm sorry. X. Yeah, sure. Fucking like and retweet. Oh, come on. Better luck next time. My ass. God damn it. Okay, I honestly thought this would be faster. I genuinely thought this would be faster. Come on! Move it! God damn it. That spiked the capture a bit. I wonder, how will this spike the capture?
Hello, Lana. How are you today? Are you here to join me for the update?
Not here for long.
What do you mean not here for long? You're supposed to be here all night.
It's time for Fontaine. Time for Fontaine. Oh, I've been waiting for this for so long. I wonder if we'll find Kave's mom. It would be so funny if we find Kave's mom. What if she's Kave's mom? What if she's Kave's mom? Could you imagine? She's not a pop idol 20 something. She's actually like 50. Because Kave's like 28 now. Could you imagine? Her name was Navia, something like that. Like, could you imagine that she's like 50? Oh. Let's go. You're not playing Genshin? Well, you don't have to play Genshin every day. I do, but I'm trying to make this a job. That's another story altogether. Oh, come on. It's already been 5 minutes. I'm sleepy. Time for energy drinks. Cheers. So good. I'm so upset I'm running out. I'm so upset I'm running out of these. What do you mean you don't know what you've been doing this past few days? You stream off your phone yesterday? You watch me? You played Genshin? And talked to a cute boy? That's a lot. That's more than I was doing at that age. At that age, all I did was lay in bed or sit by my computer and read manga. Nothing else. When I wasn't doing those things, I was either at school or at work. So, you know, you're doing pretty well, kid. Yeah, freaking. But you did things. What's up ahead? Look, someone's been surrounded by. Oh. I thought it was. Oh my god. Yo, 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 yo. Yes, I know. Yes, 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 yes. Shut up. Oh my god. Did I do this one? I did this one. Oh my god, amazing. Oh my god, where was that before? Took him long fucking enough. Jesus. Oh, I'm so happy on this one. Oh my god. Oh. I'm doing good, girl. I'm doing very good. We'll click this one. What's my history on this? How many pulls? How many pulls? 10. Fucking 14. We could stand to do a pull 10.
Once there was a glorious
Yeah, skip. Yeah, you can pull on Yelan now. Whoop whoop. New weapons. What's this sword doing? Crit rate. Oh my god, it was. Yes, it was also crit rate. Damage dealt by elemental skill, elemental burst is increased. When elemental skill hits an opponent, its crit rate will increase. Yo! If you don't get her, you get a different character, and that's it. That's kind of it, Lana. If you don't get her, you pull a different character. When an elemental burst hits an opponent, its crit rate will increase. Sick. Attack increase. When affected by pyro. When not on field, the more the max HP will increase and elemental master will increase. Okay. The way of Sunfire. After a charge attack hits an opponent, a Sunfire arrow will descend upon. What the fuck? When there is at least 3 different elemental types in your party, elemental mastery will be increased. Okay. I see you.
Embraces its duty.
Yo.
Let the magic begin!
My girl.
Let the magic begin!
Test runs. Story quest. New boss. New boss. Abyss reset. Oh, Abyss reset.
Jeweler cherishes
Okay.
their gems.
First. Claim all. And let's do one here, one here. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm not expecting anything on this. A Yanfei. Hey! A Windzif. No, Sacrificial Fragment. Fuck yeah, Sacrificial Fragment's always good. And let's do one on Linne. 1, 2, 3. Bennett and another Sacrificial Fragment. Yo.
A blade.
Okay. Yeah. Got that. Beautiful. Yeah, sure. Nahidas. We'll make one. We'll give her one more. Just cause she... Is my mouse running out of battery? Is that what it is? Is it running out of battery? Refine. Beautiful. 80% chance. Beautiful. Next. Party setup. Let's see this beauty. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, hell yeah. And let's see my new girl come here with us.
You lead the way.
Hell yeah. What was that? What is this? I'm sorry. I'm fucking sorry. What is this black spark that's happening? It's happening behind her head. Is it happening? It seems like it's happening. Is her vision a delusion? God, I'm already making theories. I don't even know how to build her yet. Oh my god. Oh my god. So much to do. So many possibilities. Oh my lord. Okay, what we can craft. Because I know we can craft new stuff. Okay, let's see. We can craft this vermilion. Oh yeah, that's cool actually. Ocean hued calm. Hey, cool. Husk of opulent dreams. Sick. Emblem of severed face. Wish I had it earlier. Shimena reminiscence. Fuck yeah. Pearl flame. Yeah, we wanted pearl flame. We still can't craft the one needed for Cookie. We'll do a break from getting artifacts for Cookie and just give her fucking whatever. Elemental Mastery E-Recharge. That works. Are you serious? Okay. HP percentage. Let's go. Oh my fucking god. All of these are shit. I hate all of these. I genuinely hate all of these. I guess I will give her this, equip. And at least till level 4. Hopefully it gets E-recharge. Come on, get E-recharge. You know what? I'm taking this. All the way to 20. All the way to 20. Come on. Come on. Fuck you. Come on, go into E-recharge. Come on. Not getting angry. It's a happy day. Today's a happy day. It's the update day. We are happy. E-recharge? Are you shitting me at this point? 21 attack? Come on. At least the last one. Put it on energy recharge. Come on, please. It's the last one. 25 attack? What is this joke? Anyway, Elemental Mastery 900. I think it's more than my Nahida has. It is. I need to that just proves I need to rebuild Nahida. Anyway. She also just needs E-Mastery on everything. I don't know what this girl will want. Okay, let's build nice and pretty. Ascend. Oh right, I don't have materials for ascension. God damn it. We'll get them. Yeah, I forgot I can hold this. I forgot I can hold this. She scales on death? What the fuck does she scale on? Oh yeah, and the boss. I just run out of money immediately. Okay. Talents. Let's see. So do we just want swirl? So flick her mantle and execute Enigma Thrust. Dealing animal damage when Enigma Thrust hits an opponent, it will restore Lynette's HP based on her max HP. And in the 4 seconds afterwards, she will use a set amount of HP per second. Based on whether you press or hold the ability, she will use Enigma Thrust differently. So does that mean I want more or less HP? I want swell, that's for sure, so... There's only one set good for that. I don't want to use these. We'll use this. Okay, we're looking for HP, animal damage, and E-Mastery. Let's go. Attack. No. Hydro damage. No. Dendro damage. No. Electro damage bonus. No. No. Maybe. It's a hat. God damn it. Energy recharge. Again. I'm thinking. I'll put this on hold. God damn it. I'll take this. I'll take this. We'll do one more of these, then just give her some artifacts, and we'll figure this out later. Let's go. Attack, Pyro, Electro, Death. Elemental Mastery with HP and energy recharge. We'll take that. Crit rate, defense, attack. We'll give her these.
I hope nobody disturbs her.
So let's sort this bitch. So I got this with E-Mastery. Equip. Another one with E-Mastery. No, it was energy recharge. Because I didn't find any pyro damage. Sorry, what? Oh no, it was a... Yeah, it was a watch. Oh yeah, I could technically take from...
Wieszka, osoby trochę przypominam. Każdego pingwina z Madagaskaru. Widziałem mu te włosy takiego koloru. Teraz nawet myśleć.
Elemental Mastery or Energy Recharge. I'm thinking E-Mastery. Equip. We will give her this. We'll give her this. And here we can put all, and we can put E-Mastery and Anemo damage. Let's see what we come up with. This works. I'm not gonna level up any of them, because apparently I'm low on money. So I'm not gonna level up any of them. Oh yeah, I forgot to take this. Beautiful. 9. And did anything update in the shop? Not yet. Okay. No time like right now. Let's go. Caravan Rebat. Haven't been here in a while.
Caravan Rebat! Now let Paimon think. What were we up to the first time we came here?
Oh dear.
The Heda's consciousness had been trapped by the followed the clues she left behind to help her.
Good memory, Paimon.
So much time has already passed since then. And it seems
A year.
Sumeru's changing for the better now that Nahida's in charge, right? Paimon just hopes this peace will last a long time. And then Nahida won't have any more new problems to deal with.
Problems will always be around, girl. It's just their size that differs.
Yeah, guess you're right. We somehow always find ourselves right in the thick of it. Who knows what will happen next? Come to think of it, maybe it's all because of you. Maybe you're just a magnet for trouble.
Then you were the first thing that approached it.
Before Paimon ran into you, Paimon never ran into any trouble. At most, when she was super tired, Paimon got caught in some strange whirlpool and sucked out into sea. And even then, you fished Paimon out.
I need to know more.
For Nahida's sake, maybe we should think about heading to our next destination.
For Nahida's sake.
Look who it is. Running into you in a place like this? I can see you two still love wandering around.
I never stopped it.
Since when are we just wandering around? We're usually taking care of some serious business. Even though it may have nothing to do with our journey. But never mind that. What brings you here?
Serious business. Business.
I just finished a commission in the desert for a usual client of mine. Nothing too interesting. Just escorting a shipment of goods. I'm on my way to report back. That's when I saw you two all the way over there, chatting away. What were you two talking about anyway?
We're preparing to leave for Sumeru and head to Fontaine.
Huh? You serious? Can't say I saw that coming. But you are travelers after all. I guess you'd never stay for too long in one place.
We've been here for a year.
Bumping into you like this will become a rarity. I'm starting to feel sad just thinking about it.
Girl.
Hey, how about I gather a few mercs to escort you to? What do you say?
Thanks, but no need. Oh, Paimon had no clue you'd miss us so much. But don't worry, we'll come back to see everyone when we get a chance.
Sounds good. All you need to do to get to Fontaine is cross this stretch of desert and navigate some waterways. Knowing you two, I'm sure it won't be anything you can't handle.
Hell yeah, girl.
When are you leaving?
Oh, we'll leave as soon as we finish a few more. Journeys will be spontaneous.
Wait a sec. Paimon just remembered there are still a few
Hi back,
places in
Lana.
Sumeru that Paimon hasn't tried yet. Now, where's that list Paimon made?
Who are you, mate?
I see. Guess you won't be needing a going away party or anything. It's sad enough to see you go like this. Though, now that I think about it, Sumeru wouldn't be what it is today without you. Seems
You
true
know it.
heroes always prefer leaving quietly.
By the way, should we go say bye to Nahida?
She'll know from our dreams anyway.
Oh, good point. Then there's no need to bother her in the real world.
Then, I guess this is goodbye for now, Traveler in Paimon. Whether as a client or a friend, you're always welcome to come find me.
Don't worry, Lana. Go to sleep. Sleep here. Be the unactive audience. Take care, dear.
Goodbye, dear. Bye-bye, Sumeru.
Hate to see her go, but watch to love her. What? I got that wrong. My brain cells. Oh, it's a desert. How did I never see this place? And it's not that far by a boat. Oh, right, 'cause your mom. Right. Right. Your mom. Hey, you can put me on the phone. Yo, and those are some merchant ships from from Sumeru. Should I be going down to the ground? I feel like it should. Yeah, there is a boat. Okay, girl. Good night. Sleep well. Before I get a few hilichurls for a good measure.
Prepare to be blown away. This way. Back, back. Surprise. Stand with me. Coming through.
I will, okay? I will, okay? Have fun playing Genshin, okay? Freaking Maki. Oh, a Dendro sigil. Oh yeah, I guess we're still in Sumeru. Oh, let me do this.
Bond is strong.
Bruh, I built her well. I built her well.
This way. Over here. Twin blade.
I need to figure this new team comp out first. And Traveler will be stronger soon. She'll be dealing not Dendro, Anemo. Hydro. Oh, a thing. Radish! Oh, I get to take my boat. Sick. Oh. Hello. Money is always welcome. 10k is nice and welcome. Look at this fuckers. Like, what do you do? What's your point, my G?
Bond is strong.
$7,000, Jesus. Yeah, and summon a Wave Rider. Let's go! Oh my god, so excited. Whoop whoop. Are those steamboats that are powered by water? Oh, was I meant to travel through those? That's a hydroculus. Oh fuck yeah, our first hydroculus. Wait, a person. Yo, person. Well, you don't want to talk to me, kinda rude. I mean, I got onto your boat without asking, but you could have said something. Oh. You wait. You wait. Oh, a thing. You guys are from Sumeru. You should know me. I'm sort of a hero over there. Oh, can I not? Lame. Lame. Do I go through here? Hello, child. I don't think I go through here. Let's speak to the child. Everaline. Hello there. The wind and the waves are both placid today. That makes for less stories. But at least people will sail in safety. The harbor is not a place where water and ships cross paths, but also one where stories gather. Many tourists, merchants, and even lovers of books from the land of desert and rainforest. Many people love chatting with me because that will be the first time they've ever met a Melusine. Thanks to everyone, I've also heard a lot of stories from beyond the waters. It's great working here. A Melusine. Hello, sailor. Yo. Fuck you. First instincts. Hit the robot. Yes. I wonder if this is faster. No talking. Am I meant to go here? I think I am.
After passing all that sand and water, we finally made it.
Oh, that's so much water.
This must be Fontaine's port.
Well, yeah.
Wow. Everything looks so advanced in Fontaine. Paimon's heard that the industry here is extremely developed, and there are all kinds of unusual machines.
It's even more impressive than expected.
Seeing the sights as a tourist is nice, but maybe it would be better if we found something to do. What do you
Sure.
think?
Let's start by meeting the Hydro Archon. Hey, we arrived in a new nation. What's the first thing you want to do? I want to talk to their god.
Good idea. Nahida gave us loads of useful information. Seeking out the Seven is probably still our best source for information at this point.
Our journey is to find my sibling.
Yeah, the more we can learn, the better. So, what do you think the Hydro Archon's like? Will we get along? Nahida said that she has a very unique personality.
She likes to have fun. We'll get along.
To learn about a nation's god, start with the nation's people. There seems to be some locals talking over there. Let's go see if we can join the party.
It's a party. Girl, 2 is a party, 3 is a crowd.
If you ask me, it's a tragedy how things ended for him. Clearly, he was a pretty decent person.
Yeah, I didn't expect that kind of ending for him. I thought he would at least fight on a little longer for his family. I was expecting a sudden plot twist, but it's a pity that it never happened. Still, his story's quite the tearjerker.
Who are you talking about?
Excuse me. Can I help you too? I couldn't help but notice you standing here listening.
Hi. We're travelers new to Fontaine, and we had something we wanted to ask, but you seem to be really busy talking about some kind of play, so we didn't want to interrupt.
Play? Oh, no. We're talking about something that really happened. In fact, it's a case that was just heard a few days ago.
Oh,
Really?
fascinating.
Like a real trial? But the way you were talking about it and the words you used just now made it sound like some kind of
Well, good tales are often based on true stories, aren't they? And what you see in reality may also be someone deliberately putting on an act while harboring ulterior motives. Whether something is
Huh.
true or not simply isn't that important. The main thing is whether the story being acted out on the stage is splendid enough. Oh, but it looks like you're not from around here. You probably don't know that the Fontaine Court of Justice is called the Opera Epiclese, or more commonly known as just the Opera House.
So the trials are in opera?
But, shouldn't court cases be treated a little more seriously than that? Not to question Fontaine's way of doing things. It's just that putting someone on trial is usually a very serious thing.
No worries. Other visitors to Fontaine have wondered the same thing. You could say that we just don't want to waste the moving stories behind those cases. And as for your worries about whether the cases are treated with due reverence, we have the absolutely just and honorable Chief Justice Neuvillette, as well as the
Neuvillette.
Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinal, a machine
Bruh,
created by the
French.
Archon. Between the machine and the Chief Justice, false charges and injustice are a thing of the past now.
So this is the nation of justice.
Oratrice? Is it some kind of machine too? Oh, Paimon's curious.
So wait,
We should check it out if we get the chance.
Hydro Archon makes these machines?
Wait, Paimon almost forgot to ask you our question. Do you know what we should do if we want to meet the Hydro Archon?
Oh, that's easy. Just go to the Opera House. Lady Furina practically lives there. You could definitely say it's her biggest passion.
Okay.
I think what they mean is that they wish to speak with the Archon personally.
Yeah.
In that case, I'm afraid it's going to be a tad more difficult. You'll have to make an appointment well in advance, and it'll depend on whether or not she has any time slots available.
Make an appointment?
Is the Hydro Archon super busy taking care of official stuff? Wait, didn't you say that she's always at the Opera House?
Wait, that's the easiest we found an answer to that. It's always been like, oh, nobody's seen them, or like they only show up once a year, or they haven't left their building for over 500 years, or you can't really see because she doesn't see any visitors. It's just going to war. It's like, oh yeah, you can schedule a meeting. Like, you know, you can just schedule a meeting and meet on a specific day, right?
No. Lady Furina seldom takes an interest with the nation's affairs.
Furina.
The reason it's difficult to make an appointment is simply because she's incredibly popular.
Ah,
That's right. After all, she is the Archon. Though she may tend to get a little dramatic from time to time, people can't get enough of her.
Huh. First time Paimon's ever heard of an Archon being described that way before. Wait! Paimon gets now! The Hydro Archon is kinda like a big celebrity here, right?
you could say that.
Yeah, I suppose you could say that. Perhaps you could even say our mascot.
Mascot.
Hang on. This is still Fontaine's Archon you're talking about. You should show some more respect.
Bruh said mascot.
Yes, you're right.
Oh my god, she's Aqua.
Try to be a little more respectful in front of visitors. Otherwise, I might get arrested and find myself face to face with Monsieur Neuvillette.
God, I'll have so much trouble saying those
Sure,
names.
there's a lot of laws here, but nobody's going to be arrested for saying something disrespectful about the Hydro Archon.
Alright, I think we get it. Thank you! At least we now know that we can find the Hydro Archon at the Opera House.
What are you looking at, Lumine?
Who knows how long making an appointment will take? Guess we could have a look around the city in the meantime. Hey! What are you looking over there for?
There was a pretty girl. My harem member number 73.
Huh. Maybe something's the matter. She isn't going to jump into the water, is she?
We did that many times. Calm the hell down.
Maybe we better go check on her.
What would be wrong in jumping in water in a port? Oh, she's sitting down now? Oh no. Lynette!
Hello there. Excuse me. Are you alright?
Huh?
Huh?
Vijay?
Ah,
Sorry,
I'm
I
fine.
don't like French language.
Oh, okay then. We just noticed that you seem to be worried about something.
About many things, actually. But there's nothing I can do but just keep my troubles to myself. I was just reminiscing about a place my brother and I would play when we were kids. It was just atop that hill over there. See?
Oh. You were playing that?
You're pointing at the sea. Wait, are you saying that you and your brother lived in the water?
No people call the waters around Fontaine a sea. It's actually just an inland lake that's filled with fresh water. And no, I can still see that hill clearly in my memories. Now, it's been completely submerged. We would skip and jump, tossing sand in the wind. The sun shone brightly.
Wait, so how long has this
The air was
situation been like
filled with
this?
The scent of the sea. But now, the water is gradually swallowing our memories. It won't be long before it swallows us.
That is so depressing.
Paimon doesn't really get what you mean.
I don't believe we've had the pleasure of meeting. Are you Lynette's new friends?
Oh, and you are?
Thanks for looking after my sister. She often comes here to reminisce about our childhood, that's all. There's no need for any concern. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Linny, and this is my sister Lynette.
Linny.
If I had to guess, I'd say you must be travelers from abroad.
Nice to meet you. Paimon is Paimon, and this is the Traveler. We just arrived in Fontaine.
Look at this fucking
We were just
twink in a
talking with
top
your
hat.
sister.
He looks like a smaller version of Wansla.
I see. It's unusual for Lynette to be so willing to talk with anyone. In fact, she seldom speaks at all. I'm usually the only one she ever talks to.
Oh, really? Then you two are just like us. Paimon's always the one talking for some reason.
Bitch, I talk.
So that's how you think it is?
That's how it
I
is.
still think my brother can be too talkative at times.
Seems you were right, Paimon. We are quite similar.
Wait, did Paimon introduce herself?
What did Lynette
Wait, did Paimon introduce herself?
that the water is engulfing your memories, and that it won't be long before it engulfs you too.
Oh, that. It's from a prophecy that's been circulating in Fontaine for some time now.
Oh.
Well, I suppose prophecy isn't exactly the right word, because that implies a certain amount of uncertainty. There's no doubt about what's happening in Fontaine now.
Oh.
Where to begin? Let's put that question on hold for a moment. We still haven't formally greeted each other yet, have we?
Did all the introductions earlier not count?
Hello, traveler.
Hello, Lini.
And hello, Paimon.
Hey! When did Paimon get a handshake?
I was about to say Paimon gets a handshake for the first time.
Take offense. Just consider it a sort of etiquette we have here in Fontaine when making new friends. You should remember it. It might prove useful.
Oh, alright then. Well, Paimon's just happy to have a local friend now. By the way, we were just getting ready to go to the Opera House to meet the Hydro Archon. Would you be able to show us the way?
So you're going to see Lady Furina? No problem at all. In fact, I was planning to go to the Opera House later myself.
Oh.
I'll gladly take you once I finish things here.
Lucky us.
Follow me.
Bruh. Bruh would be doing magic tricks on TikTok in a skirt if he could. That's my boat. By the way, I have a boat. It's a magic boat. I can summon it.
You said you were going to see Lady Furina? Well, it seems Lady Furina has come to see you.
Oh, hello. Okay. What about my boat in the middle there? Well, hello. Oh, you're not saluting? You're not saluting. Oh, my boat's gone, okay. But
So, she's the Hydro Archon? But how did she know we were looking for her?
Archons often know that already.
Dear people, rich and poor, those with cup in hand and those with nothing at all. Raise your glasses in celebration. If you don't have one, then just raise your hand in lieu.
Oh, hello. Huh.
As you can all see, two unfamiliar travelers have arrived in our nation. Come, let us make a toast in honor of this traveler and her
Oh,
companion
bruh, I love her
who have
eyes.
journeyed here from distant lands.
She has water droplets in her eyes. Hello.
Is she talking about us?
I think so. Nobody here seems to be holding a glass. Oh.
I've long heard of the turmoil and chaos you left in your wake as you visited other nations. But I welcome you nevertheless.
Wait. What turmoil and chaos?
Receive you personally.
Just run into me.
As for insignificant cowards, I am a god, and I will never entertain the notion of such meaningless wariness. You can be rest assured, I see clearly your sincerity. Of course,
What?
seeking an audience with me is the most sensible thing to do. It will allow you to truly behold my power and witness my authority. Intelligent people always gather under the correct.
Oh my god, she's Aqua.
I, Focalor, hereby welcome you to the nation of Hydro and acknowledge the value and significance of your trip. Now, you may rejoice in this.
Huh. That was easy.
Yeah. Paimon still can't believe it. Feels like we've only been here for a few minutes.
Yeah, we just had a talk with Lynette and Lionel.
Archon's entrance was, how should Paimon describe it? A little over the top?
Slightly scripted.
Miss Hydro Archon? How did you know we were coming?
I see. As Outlanders, you inevitably lack even some of the most basic understanding. Don't forget that even the gods can be divided into the mediocre and the excellent.
Did you just call...
It's only natural for you to be awestruck by my abilities.
Did you just call the others mediocre?
Stop and consider. Do you really have the noble qualities and etiquette necessary to communicate with a god? All it takes is a flick of my finger for me to know everything about you.
I'm gonna flick my finger in a moment.
Talk about sounding high and mighty.
Yeah, she's a bit in her own ass, isn't she?
Oh? What's with these looks? Perhaps the welcoming ceremony still isn't enough?
Just kind of seem full of yourself, you know?
What else should I say then?
I sort of fought gods before, you know?
Is she waiting for us to start talking?
Wow, I didn't expect to see Lady Furina here. What a surprise! Wait, does this mean they're the legendary blonde traveler? How did I not notice before?
Hey, what's all the commotion? Oh, is that Lady Furina? Is there some kind of drama going on?
Of course. That's the blonde traveler. The one all those stories are about. Lady Furina came here to personally see her. Oh, I bet this is going to be the duel of the century.
Duel?
I've got to see this. I knew Lady Furina would never disappoint.
Brother, I just came here. What do you mean about duel?
Yes, but don't get too excited now. My dear believers and spectators alike tend to get quite rowdy. And despite the noise. I've come to tolerate all their ruckus.
Girl?
You may consider this my reward to all of you. I have determined that there will be an epic duel between myself and this traveler from another land, just as you were hoping to see.
Wait, what the fuck? I just came to talk.
Now she wants to fight? Aren't we getting a little ahead of ourselves?
I've got a resume. I've got a resume. I do, don't I? Bitch, you standing in my way?
Are you not afraid? Might I remind you that this is a duel against the divine?
Not my first one.
What are you trying to do, traveler? Provoking a god in front of her people?
Hey, she called me out first.
Stand down, Clorend. I admire her bravery. Few have the courage to draw their sword against a god. She is obviously a true warrior.
You call it courage, I call it stupidity. Let's go.
People nowadays only crave to be thrilled, and a mere duel will not slake their thirst for excitement.
Bro, what the fuck?
Yeah, she's right. Just a duel wouldn't be all that interesting.
Wait, is she running away from the fight?
On Aranias, criminals are always requesting duels to defend their honor. I'm getting a bit old, to tell the truth.
You see. Then, as the god of justice, I shall face this traveler in another kind of duel. A duel in court.
What, you scared to throw down? You scared to throw down? Come down here.
That'll be worth seeing.
Catch me outside, how about that?
Right. This is Fontaine, after all. Such a grand opera house. It would be a pity not to use it.
Why do you care so much about the crowd's reactions? Seems you've spent a little too much time in the opera house.
A bit of a need, isn't she?
Besides, how exactly do you plan to have a duel in court? You mean you're going to put us on trial?
We literally just arrived here.
Oh, we have reason to put you on trial. It's obvious, isn't it? According to Fontaine law, no one is permitted to release any flying objects within Fontaine city limits during the first 3 days of each month.
What did I release?
Clearly guilty of violating this law, no?
Oh, so that's what they've done wrong. That's our Lady Furina. No one knows the laws of Fontaine like she does.
What the fuck you?
Is that obvious? What kind of law is that? Wait, flying object? You mean Paimon?
Bruh, she just can't walk.
Precisely. Now, if you two have no objections, then in the name of the Hydro Archon, I order your arrest.
You can kiss my ass.
Furina. I don't mean to spoil the fun, but if you would allow me to interject, I don't think that Paimon here meets the definition of a flying object.
You tell her, Linny. Finally someone who's not crazy. How could anyone call Paimon a flying object?
A lot of people did, my girl.
Great magician Linny, my beloved citizen. I'll permit you to object, but how exactly do you plan to prove your claim?
She talks, feels, and eats.
As a magician who just rained on your parade, I naturally should shoulder the responsibility of saving the show. So, with such an audience gathered here, allow me to perform a trick for everyone.
Oh? Oh? What?
Ta-da!
The fuck do you...
What's that on Paimon's back? Hey, when did you do that?
Ah! I see. I see, clever boy. He put a leash on her. He motherfucking put a leash on her.
There. As you can all clearly see, Paimon should be classified as something like a balloon. This was in the traveler's hand all along. It was just that no one could see it before.
Oh my god.
You call that magic? You've got to be joking.
I thought it was pretty good.
Bruh put a leash on Paimon. Called her a
Not
balloon.
sure what to think. It seems Lady Furina's charges no longer hold water.
And bruh, I would argue Paimon's more like a bird.
Amusing. Very amusing, Linny. Just the sort of unexpected twist that I enjoy. With you here, today's performance can finally be called complete.
Nah, girl, I still gotta kick your ass.
You see all this as a performance?
In which case, consider the matter of your trial resolved. The god of justice will not bring charges against an innocent person.
Bitch, I'm gonna kick her ass.
When there are valid grounds, I will not only judge travelers from abroad, but even the gods of other lands.
Oh, bitch, I'm gonna kick your ass.
I look forward to seeing your upcoming performance at the Opera House, Mr. Linny and Miss Lynette. That's enough for now. Toodaloo!
Toodaloo. Girl, what the fuck? Fucking Furina, what the fuck?
Just like that, she's gone. Well, that's the most unpredictable Archon Paimon's ever seen. He never even had a chance to ask her anything. But that's a problem for future Paimon. That whole scene just now was really...
Did you know that was going to happen?
Mention it. I just happened to remember that there was such a law, so I did a little preparation, just in case. I didn't think it would actually come in handy. So, now do you see what kind of god Lady Furina is?
Yeah,
She can be
dumb
a bit
one.
confusing at times, but she is still amenable to reason.
Is she really that reasonable?
Anyway, Paimon had no idea you were a magician, Linny. It sounded like you'll be performing at the Opera House, right?
I just know a few simple tricks I use to make a living. Lynette is my assistant. It will actually be my first time performing on the most prestigious stage in Fontaine, the Opera House.
But isn't the Opera House where criminal trials are held in Fontaine?
When there are no public trials being held, the Opera House hosts a
Oh.
variety of other performances. To the people of Fontaine, the line between a trial and a performance can be a little blurred. And speaking of
Yeah.
performances,
Guillotine.
I would be remiss to forego this opportunity gifted by fate. Might I invite the two of you to see my performance?
After bailing me out, bruh.
I'm always excited to make new friends.
Oh, sure. We don't really have anything to do now, and we wanted to go to the Opera House anyway.
I would be delighted.
Splendid. In that case, why don't we go together? I'll show you the way. I just have something to take care of first. You really mean it? Then I'll take you up on your offer.
We are
This
pulling a
is
heist off.
Item known as a magic pocket. Perhaps you can help me distribute them to the people here.
What the fuck? Oh my god, brother's gonna pull a heist.
What are they going to use it for?
About that. You asked me before about the prophecy, right? Let me start by telling you a little more about what it entails.
Sure.
I'm not sure exactly when it began, but a prophecy has been circulating around Fontaine. It says that every person in Fontaine is born with sin. No matter how the nation of justice holds trial after trial, this sin cannot be absolved. Until one day, the water levels in Fontaine will rise, and the sinful people will slowly be drowned.
Oh yeah, there was a
In the
trailer,
end,
wasn't
the
there?
people will all be dissolved into the waters, and only the Hydro Archon will remain, weeping on her throne. Only then will the sins of the people of Fontaine be washed away.
That sounds pretty gloomy. Why are people in Fontaine born with sin? What is that supposed to mean?
Jesus
There
didn't
are
release them of
lots
their sin.
guesses. Some say that the ancestors of Fontaine stole the power of the seas and stirred its wrath. Others say that the people of Fontaine never heeded the first Hydro Archon's warnings and offended Celestia. But here in Fontaine, evidence is what matters. There hasn't been concrete evidence for any of these claims, so they can only be regarded as conjecture.
If even the people in Fontaine don't know what sin they committed, wouldn't it be better just to ignore the prophecy completely? Why bother feeling guilty all the time?
That's exactly what the people did at first. But in the last few years, the water levels in Fontaine have actually started rising.
Many places have already been completely submerged, and now lie beneath the sea.
Many
Okay.
people carry on with their lives as before and shrug it off as a natural phenomenon. But my family and I think that the people of Fontaine shouldn't ignore the possibility, which would end up sentencing them to death. We hope that at least the people who reside near the waterfront can move away before it's too late. So, we've started distributing magic pockets to them. As a magical item, these magic pockets have astonishing capacity. I'm sure they will come in handy when people are moving their belongings.
Oh, that's how my pockets work.
Paimon gets it. It's like preparing for a rainy day. But this is more...
Perhaps only absolute power could ever contend with such a catastrophe. But who knows? We're just tiny specks in the grand scheme of things. Now, if you'd like to help, then please give these magic pockets to anyone nearby. Be sure to convince them to take it, regardless of what they say.
Regardless of... Bro, I'm really worried. Hello, sir.
What's this? So you also believe in the prophecy. Keep it. I won't have any use for it.
What? You mean you don't believe in the prophecy?
No, I believe in the prophecy. But I also believe in another story.
Oh.
The story says that people once lived in the ocean. They were one with the ocean and couldn't live apart from it.
I mean, when we were fish.
People desired to live on land and developed blood vessels, encapsulating the sea within their bodies. Thus,
No.
people
We
set foot on land. So,
still had blood.
water rises and takes us all. It'll be like we're going home.
Huh.
But people can't live underwater. They'll die. You should probably still take it.
All right, I'll take it. I guess I just feel that being dissolved into the water doesn't necessarily mean death.
Huh. What could it mean to you, my man? I don't even know how to pronounce this. I'm not even trying.
You're the blonde traveler that
And the flesh.
everyone's been talking about. My apologies for not recognizing you earlier. Oh, a magic pocket? Seems you really thought of everything. I guess it's better to prepare for the worst and hope for the best. Thanks. Please, also thank the magician on my behalf when you get the chance.
Thank the magician, he said. Oh, her. Gotcha. Hello.
Huh? I don't want that thing. Way I see it, if the prophecy's true, it's still gonna be a long time before the water can cover everything.
Yeah, don't think that.
All about
Fucking
living in the moment.
global warming, girl.
Worrying about the future all the time. We'll cross that bridge when we get to it.
You should still take it. You never know when it'll come in handy.
Oh, all right, fine. Thanks. It's just that if I start moving, that means I've already given up on the life I have now. I'd really rather not.
People knew what magic pockets are. It's kind of weird. Lenny! Boy!
You already handed out all of the magic pockets? That was fast. So, what did people have to say? I bet you heard some interesting opinions.
No kidding.
Yes, but that will change once disaster strikes. I know they'll change their minds, so it's only right to help them prepare.
Is there anything else you need to do before we leave?
Yes, one last thing. I have the magic pockets made by a workshop in the court of Fontaine. Since we're out and about, I was thinking about bringing him some more materials.
So, you want to collect materials? Just tell us what the materials look like and we'll help. Many hands make light work.
Hey girl.
That would be much
Smart
appreciated.
words, you know.
Maritime flowers. I remember seeing them near the waterfront on the east side of the harbor.
Okay. Waterfront, east side of the harbor. Gotcha, boy. You know what? I want wood. Sick, I got wood. Cypress. Are you gonna put me in jail, Furina, for cutting down bushes on the 17th day of each month?
It seems we have to use Hydro to collect for maritime flowers.
Have to use hydro. Okay. Pretty. Oh my god, she's standing on water. Give me barbs.
I'll take care of it.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Okay. Thanks, Bobs. Now, where was she? There you are.
Don't tell me they did it again.
Oi, fanboy.
You made quick work of that. I can tell you're an experienced traveler. I've also finished collecting a few here. Maybe next time you'll feel like helping too, Lynette.
No way. I'm in power-saving mode today. Otherwise, I fear I may not have any energy left for the performance at the Opera House.
Fine. Though the performance is still a long way off. Now that we're finished here, we should get ready to head back to the Court of Fontaine.
So, we're going to the Court of Fontaine before we head to the Opera House? Good. Paimon wants a tour of Fontaine's largest city and try...
Wait, shh. Have you noticed that person over there? The young girl.
Huh? What's wrong with her? Paimon didn't notice anything.
She's obviously a thief.
Magicians
and thieves
Pickpocket.
practice similar methods.
Pickpocket.
Divert attention, and a distracted audience is one that won't discover what you're really doing. Watch her movements carefully.
She stole his wallet. Pickpocket. Attenzione, pickpocket.
Keep your voice down. We need to think of a way to catch her, but it seems she's very alert. Perhaps we should split up.
She's definitely not alone.
You two can ride the lift over there and wait up top.
Ooh.
I bet that'll be her escape route if she tries. All right,
Understood.
let's go.
Let's go. How do I get into the... Oops. How do I get in that elevator? Do I do it by boat? No, I have to go upstairs. Gotcha. Will I get Hydra for this? Yeah, I will get Hydra for this. Haha, water elevator. This is so quiet. What the fuck? Why is this so quiet? I feel like it shouldn't be. Yeah, I'm scared that's a delusion. What the fuck? What is that? A load screen? I agree, girl. Let me grab this. Bruh, and the trees visible from here. The world opens itself before those with noble hearts. Boom! Gimme Hydro. Did light just start flooding from the Statue of the Seven just now? It's so weird. Did anything like this ever happen before? It's normal for a Statue of the Seven to glow. It didn't feel uncomfortable at all. Water. Water is speaking to me. Like, Paimon's gonna believe you. If you can crack jokes like that, you must be fine. Though, after it lit up like that, the air does feel a lot more humid. Paimon heard that in Fontaine you can use elemental energy properly. You can even swim underwater. Paimon will leave diving for treasure to you. Paimon will stand on the shore and wait for you. What? But being in water is scary. Wait, if Paimon accidentally gets swept in a current and gets all turned around and dizzy, and then she won't be able to fly away, just like Paimon before met you back in Mondstadt. Then I'll fish you out again. Then maybe Paimon can try going underwater with you. You'd better not go back on your word. Heyo. Oh, she's holding a thing. Resonate. Heyo. Hydro. Super soaker. Oh my god, and this heals me? Okay. Oh, I can do a one big shot. Okay, I like it when attacks are chargeable.
This is the spot where Lenny wanted us to wait.
Okay. Ah, there she is. Look at that.
Look, isn't that her?
Time to make the arrest.
Oh no, did she notice us? She said, what should we do? Should we chase her?
Let's, yeah. Yeah.
You're right. She might also be trying to lure us away.
You wait, but there's no sign of the thief.
Nothing's happened for a while now. Paimon wonders if Lenny caught the thief.
Seems there's no reason for us to stay here. Let's go find Lenny.
Let's go.
Are you sure that's all she took? You should check to make sure you're not missing anything else.
No, that was all. Oh, I can't thank you enough. I didn't notice a thing earlier. Anyway, I should be going now. Thanks again.
Oh, were you returning what the thief had stolen?
That's right. Pity I wasn't able to catch her. She distracted me by dropping the thing she stole on the ground. By the time I looked back, she was already gone.
I saw the general direction she went, but Lenny twisted his ankle, and I needed to make sure he was okay.
Bruh, how did you twist your ankle?
Did you get hurt, Lenny?
I'll be alright. It's just a twisted ankle, that's all. In fact, it's feeling better already.
If you want to play at being a hero, at least try not to get hurt doing it.
How are the two of you
Imagine what would happen
related
managed
if
to
you're a
derail
cat?
her performance as a result.
You're right, you're right. Sorry, Lynette. I have to admit that the thief was even more skilled than I had anticipated. But at least we were able to get the stolen items back, so it wasn't a complete failure.
What a slippery little thief.
All right, let's put this little detour behind us. We should go to the court of Fontaine now.
We should. But before that, I kind of want to do a little bit of exploring around here. God damn it! Said I wanted to explore.
So, we ride this thing to go into the city? What an ingenious way to get around! People in Fontaine really know how to use water!
This is an Aqua bus. It allows people to travel between several key locations around Fontaine. It's pretty convenient, but the ride can become a little dull after a while. The scenery is always the same. That's why it's better to travel with friends.
So you mean it's still boring even when I'm riding with you?
No, that's not what I meant. It's just that, well, you don't really talk that much. Besides, it doesn't really feel like a real trip when it's just the two of us. It's the same as being at home.
Whatever.
Guess that's what it's like to be an older brother.
It's about time for us to leave. Let's get on board.
Boat is moving. Charlotte? I know this one.
Traveler! Paimon!
We stood this close and now you realized? It's Charlotte.
Oh, I never guessed I'd bump into you while riding the Aqua bus. In the story of my life, this is big news. What are you doing?
Always pleasure to see you, girl.
I didn't hear anything about you paying us a visit.
Yeah, it's quite the coincidence, but as travelers, we're always on the move. It's not surprising that nobody knew we were coming.
Gotta keep them guessing, you know.
Still have no idea how the Hydro Archon knew about us. Oh, let Paimon introduce you to our new friends.
Oh, no need for introductions, Paimon. I would recognize the great magician Linny and his assistant Lynette anywhere. I wouldn't be much of a reporter if I didn't know who they were. It's a pleasure to meet you.
You know what? That's a fair argument.
The Steambird.
Nice to meet you. From the Steambird, huh? We've often relied on your paper to promote our performances.
It's an honor to meet you.
I love that eye color.
Now that everyone knows each other, Fontaine suddenly doesn't feel like such an unfamiliar place.
True, you know.
So, what have you been up to lately, Charlotte? Any big news?
We didn't manage to catch any steamboat recently.
Not too much. When there isn't any breaking news, I mainly cover the trials at the Opera House. You can still manage to keep readers' attention as long as you tell things from a clever enough angle, even if it's the same old topics. For example, reporting on how a scammer once deceived vulnerable girls into relationships, or how a financial criminal was once so poor that they ate a single piece of bread for 5 days.
Jesus.
You're right. Seems you know me pretty well. What I'm really after is exclusive, sensational news pieces that could shake the country.
Hey, girl.
Smaller stories are a waste of my talent.
Then follow me.
Oh, I just remembered. I've been following a case lately. Well, a series of cases, actually. You mean the serial disappearances of young women case?
Oh.
That's right. These
Jack the
stories are
Ripper.
the talk of the town right now. And
Jack
it's
the Ripper.
probably the most mysterious case we've ever seen. If I'm the first with a draft ready to publish when the case is finally cracked, and it's the headline story in the Steambird, oh, when that happens, I bet all the other reporters will shed tears of envy. I've already gathered all kinds of materials. I just can't wait for the truth to be revealed.
So, what is the serial disappearances of young women case? You mean the culprit hasn't been found?
That's right. The first missing girl case happened almost 20 years ago. And ever since, after a period of time, another girl disappears. What the cases have in common is that the girls are all of a similar age, and that they've all vanished without a trace. But the scariest part is that to this day, none of the girls have ever been found. Many suspects have been arrested over the years in connection with this case, but shortly after each arrest, another disappearance would always happen.
Then there must be more than one criminal at work.
Yes, it's possible. But either way, I believe that every case has some precise truth behind it, waiting to be exposed.
So like a very long-term Jack the Ripper.
I agree. And at the very least, the family of those missing girls deserves some sort of explanation. I just imagined for a second what I would do if Lynette were to suddenly disappear. I'd pay any price to get her back, and then find a way to track down the culprit.
Please don't imagine that, Lenny.
Good older brother. Good older brother. All I can say. I will be devastated if they betray me for Nave.
Hey, we're almost there. Look.
Hey yo. This place really does look like water Mondstadt. So apparently this soundtrack was made using water and glass based instruments to give it this water feeling. I think it worked. I think it worked. A bus stop.
Well, I really enjoyed chatting with you. Life should be full of pleasant little surprises like this.
Yeah, us as well. The ride went by too quickly.
I have an interview to get to. I should get going before I'm late.
Okay, Hyman hopes we can chat again soon, Charlotte. See ya!
Bye now. Oh, be sure to stop by and see me at the Steambird when you have time.
What a tough job. Always running around and interviewing everyone. Well, where should we go now?
The Opera House.
Mind, how about we stop by my home first? Besides, I still have all the materials we collected.
Sure, we wouldn't mind at all. This city is so huge, Paimon wouldn't know where to start anyway.
How do you know the city is so huge? We just got here, barely seen anything. Oh, that's pretty. That's pretty. Yeah, okay, that's really pretty. What the fuck? But it still seems the music seems more Venice than France. Okay, my question is not far. Okay, just 3 so far. Okay, let's go the way Blinny told us to. Hello, child. Hello, robot. Oh yeah, I wanted to read through the wrong button. I wanted to read through these. I think I will need to change that. And all of this. Oh my god, I don't have constellations yet. So sends a torrent surge forward that will deal 100 damage to opponents it comes in contact with. Enter aiming mode and constantly fire off dewdrops in the direction in which you are aiming, dealing hydro damage to opponents they hit. When the skill ends, it will send a torrent surge forward that will deal hydro damage to opponents it comes into contact with. Sufficient when using the halt configuration of the skill. If the traveler's HP is higher than 50%, The damage dealt by Dewdrop will increase based on the traveler's max HP, and the traveler will lose a fixed amount of HP every second. What? At certain intervals after using Torrent Surge, this skill will unleash a Spirit Breath Torrent that will pierce opponents, dealing Gnoma-aligned Hydro damage. Unleash a slow-moving floating bubble that deals continuous Hydro damage to nearby opponents. Okay, so we're just going... We're going HP. We're going... Sorry, HP, attack, and crit. That's fine. I can build that. I can build that fairly easily. Hello. Food to sell? No. Snack shop manager. The tastiest snacks in Fontaine. My man. Pâté de fruits. Fonta. A specialty drink created by Fontaine Researchers Institute. It's well received by locals. Special. But what does it do? Give me 10. Restores 100 stamina. Sick. Give me 2. Increase all parties' crit rate by 15 for 300 seconds. Sick. Give me 2. My man, I bought your entire stock. Children. Hello, children. It's me. Hello, children. Eat my chocolate salted balls.
This is our current abode. Ah, Fremine, you're home.
Fremine.
Where did everyone else go? I have some new friends that I would like to introduce.
Oh, they all just went out a moment ago.
Oh my god, he sounds so depressed. Oh my god.
I see. Everyone is getting busier now that Father will be returning soon. I suppose that can't be helped.
Father?
Allow me to introduce you to my little brother, Fremine. He is a phenomenal diver.
Hello.
Nice to meet you. Paimon is Paimon, and this is the Traveler. Oh, you sound very proud to have a diver as a brother, Linny.
He sure seems to have a big family. Who's your father?
Could you come here for a moment?
If you tell me like Capitano is your father or like fuck it, child.
What is it, Fremine? Do you have something to tell me?
Imagine child is their dad. It's alright, you go ahead. The little excavation pot on his back.
Okay, I see.
Is everything alright?
Oh, it's nothing. We were just discussing a little housework. Sorry for the interruption. Oh, before I forget, the Traveler and I collected more materials to make magic pockets. Were you able to get any, Fremine?
Yes, I went diving and gathered lots of materials. I was about to give them to you.
Jesus boy, just put on your headphones and listen to My Chemical Romance.
All right, I'll take
Or Linkin Park, one or the other. A clothing shop. If you don't let me... Is Furina crying because I was about to beat her ass?
Looks like rain.
You're right. But wasn't it clear and sunny just a moment ago? Fontaine's weather sure is weird.
Girl, it's been like this so often now.
That's
In our
just how
troubles.
it is here. It often rains on days where there are trials being held in the Opera House, but don't worry, it'll clear up soon enough.
Oh my god, is Fontaine going to be underwater because of the trials?
There's a legend about the rain that I tend to believe. It said that a dragon of water once resided in Fontaine.
It would make
Wherever
sense.
The dragon went. Every time it weeps, the skies will cloud up and pour out rain.
Okay.
When I was a child, my mother told me that if I wanted to go outside and play, I should yell toward the sky at the top of my lungs. Hydro Dragon! Hydro Dragon! Don't cry!
If it's an elemental dragon, then having the power to make it rain wouldn't be very unusual. Let Paimon try something.
Yeah, we fought 2 of those, you know.
Hydro dragon, don't cry!
Does it stop? No. It gets more, it gets stronger, like
Doesn't
imagine.
seem to be of any use. It is just a legend after all.
You know, you might be a more popular magician if you understood the concept of romanticism. Or could at least play along.
Sorry. It might be because we've never met the Hydro Dragon. Perhaps it can't be comforted by the words of strangers.
Nah, I'ma find it and I'ma whip his ass until he stops crying.
It rained for longer than I suspected. Oh, it's already getting late.
The same eyes as her.
Was there something you needed to do, Linny?
On blue, but the
Yeah,
sorry.
preparations for the show at the Opera House. I need to find a way to catch the last Aqua bus of the day. On the day of the performance, just ride the Aqua bus to the island of Aranius. I'll have Lynette meet you at the fountain in front of the Opera House.
See you at the performance.
Are you leaving now?
What is it, Fremine? I'm in a hurry.
Femine looks the least like the rest of his siblings.
You feel nervous delivering the materials for the magic pockets, is that it? Perhaps we could trouble the traveler to help us take these materials to the Beaumont workshop and deliver them to the owner there? I'm afraid that Fremine can be quite introverted.
Oh no, his eyes are also purple.
Tends to be pretty talkative. Fremine has always been a little afraid of her.
Afraid of her, eh?
We're on the case.
Okay, but for now I wanna find the boss as well.
Inconvenience. I'm quite useless when it comes to such tasks. I'll think of a way to make it up to you.
Bruh.
No need. This'll be a walk in the park for us.
Do you guys wear these shorts because you like them or do you like them because Knife makes you wear them? Are you just gonna stand here? Hello, Menf. Oh, Esteem Edux. The life of a small person truly is difficult. Are you alright? Thank you, kind soul. Would you be willing to hear Amelusine's trouble? Sure. Perhaps I'm at fault for having been too enthusiastic about integrating a human life, but I've gradually found that there are a lot of difficult things to adapt to. Humans are such large things in their daily lives. The clothes, for example, sure, we can just buy a shirt and use it as a dress too, but we still need to get the cuffs tailored. And if we want to rent an apartment, we can only buy children's furniture. And even then I have to step on a stool to reach the windows. If only I had a body like a Sigewin person. Or maybe I should just go underwater. Oh, don't misunderstand. There is no need to worry. In any case, we Melusians are excellent in water. When I say underwater, I'm referring to the place where works. She's a companion of ours, but she looks like more like a human. What? She welcomes friends from the Maruchi's Phantom to drink tea with her in her infirmary. But she's against us working there for a long time, unless we want to switch to work of a more medical bent. That's because many of those underwater have been sent there by the Phantom, so they probably wouldn't want to see uniform Melusians. Is it too late for me to change jobs? Wow, spoken just like Mon Chéri Nouvillier, or however that was said. It's just that with my hands and eyes, there's a lot of human works that I can't do. In terms of ability, I'm more suited to the work of the Maruchusi's Phantom. Everyone has their own strengths to utilize and duties to perform. I guess that it's probably the order in life. Oh, scroll. Hello, sir. Do you have something to sell me? My man does. My man has coffee for me. We'll take one of these. We'll take Conch Medellin. I'm just saying words now. Coffee. Yeah, we'll take coffee. Châtelet. Gontare. Jibidibidibi. Abakali. Oh, underground. Oh, it's up there. Okay. Bup, bup. I also forgot to check talents. I need the scrolls I don't have. Lovely. But I guess this will be updated on the onto the whatchamacallit battle pass.
Hello? Is there anyone here?
Oh right. I forgot. I forgot.
Oh, hello there. New customers? Looking to buy, or do you need something made? Or perhaps you're just looking for a chat with me.
You know what? With you I could chat all day.
Materials. Here they are. They're for making, what were they called again?
Magic pockets.
These must be for magic pockets. I could tell right away. I've already made several orders worth now.
Do we need to pay?
No need. They've already prepaid several batches worth. When they told me what they'd be using them for, I even offered them a discount. But they insisted on paying the full amount, saying that I had a business to run. It seems both their hearts and their pockets are made of gold.
Yeah, they do seem like nice people.
So, is Linny actually loaded?
I can't say for sure, but who knows? Maybe there's good money to be made being a magician in Fontaine.
I mean, an entertainer.
Is she what you used to make stuff here? It looks really advanced.
Yo. I usually just go to Wagner with its hammer.
The machine can do the work. It would be a waste not to use the latest technology, and wasting is a kind of crime.
It's a crime?
Where did a big machine like that get its power from?
I wasted my life. What will happen to me?
It's a little complicated. I'm not sure I can put it in layman's terms for you. But basically, everything we usually use here in the city is powered by indemnitium. It's a type of energy that's produced from trials.
In the medium.
How can trials produce energy?
Can't you just use electricity?
Well, I'm not completely sure of all the details myself, but basically, when a trial is in session, the oratrice mécanique d'analyse cardinale
Oh my
harnesses
God.
his belief in justice and converts
Oratrice
it into
mécanique d'analyse cardinale.
So,
Voulez-vous coucher à de quoi?
I heard that the oratrice was created by the Archon to make judgments.
The omelette du fromage.
Everyone still doesn't get it. How could something unreliable like people's beliefs be turned into a stable power source for these machines? Oh, yeah! So that means the Hydro Archon relies on the machine to take the energy created by belief and turn it into power for all of Fontaine, right?
That's an interesting
Even
thought.
though I've never heard anyone really put it that way before, it sounds like it makes sense. Besides indemnitium, we have another type of energy called pneumosia. It isn't produced by the power of the Archon,
Pneumosia.
but it is unstable by nature. Even now, it still cannot be widely used by civilians.
Why so?
Thought I'd find you hard at work, but here you are chatting the day away. Since you're already talking, I'm sure you wouldn't mind a few words with me.
And you are?
You again? Didn't I already promise you that I'd have the more I owe to Confrérie of Cabriere by next month? Why are you hounding me now?
Yeah, but how do we know that you won't go running off by the end of this month? I want 50% today. Wait, no? 70%.
Dude, that's not how it works.
Huh?
Seems business isn't so great for the workshop. We've already finished our job and delivered the materials. Maybe now's a good time to leave?
Hey, hold on. Before you go around trying to collect payments, why don't you settle your own debts first? Confrérie of Cabriere wants to poach clients from Northland Bank, that's fine. but I'm afraid you still owe the bank a hefty sum of mora. So why don't we work things out between us first, before you get back to your little conversation here?
Bruh, it's always about Mora.
From Northland Bank. But we said we'll pay everything we owe next month. Why are you hounding me now?
Bruh, deja vu. Hey, child.
Traveler, Paimon! I didn't think I'd run into you here in Fontaine. What are the chances?
Well, apparently pretty high.
Nice to see you too. What are you doing here in Fontaine? You didn't want to stay in Snezhnaya?
We sure seem to have run into a lot of friends today.
Long story short, I've already been in Fontaine for some time now, and honestly, things have been pretty boring.
Boring?
But it seems that fate brought our paths together today. Not only will I have some good friends here now, but ones who always seem to find trouble. Either way you look at
Dude.
it seems things
Wait.
are going to get a lot more interesting now.
His eyes have the same color as
Want to avoid anything
the
that you'd find
the siblings.
Besides, our trip here has gone pretty well so far. Right, Traveler?
I don't mind looks at mine every now and then.
Hey, you.
Hey, does his eyes glow now?
Aren't you forgetting something?
Don't interrupt. It's not often I run into the Traveler like this. Why don't you wait for me over there for a while?
Shut it. Big boys are talking.
Aren't you the one looking for us? You really expect us to sit and twiddle our thumbs while you catch up with your friends?
If you're not twiddling your thumbs, you can twiddle your dicks.
Boy, if you want your Mora, fine. Why don't you come and take it?
Hey, I just said not to interrupt. Oh, by the way, Traveler, the last time I took Tonya and Tooser ice fishing, Tooser said,
What did Tooser say?
Hey, that's way over the line. All right, boys, let's see who has to pay up now.
can you at least let me finish one sentence? Fine. Though the bank told me not to get rough with our clients. You're the ones who started it. This is an act of self-defense. You two will have to be my witnesses, okay?
Go ahead, they're all yours.
I'm sure this won't take long.
They add glow to his eyes now? Oh, do I fight with us child?
You're mine. Brace yourself. This is gonna hurt.
Well, that TP'd me.
What's your deal, Brad? How are you so strong if you're just a staffer from Snezhnaya's Northland Bank?
Staffer?
Don't tell me you're...
He's a harbinger.
Now you notice. It's a little late, don't you think? Just make sure you understand that you don't mess with Northland Bank.
Bruh.
Huh?
Did his power go away?
Now's my chance.
That was weird.
His hydro power went away?
Not sure. It's as if I suddenly lost control of my hydro powers when I needed them. Maybe there's something wrong with my vision?
How does that work?
How could that happen? First time Paimon's ever heard of someone losing control of their vision.
Did Furina say no vision for you?
Never mind. It doesn't matter. If I want to stay sharp, I shouldn't be relying too much on my vision anyway. Besides, I always have my delusion in case I need it.
Don't try to master the Lulu, man.
So what are you doing in Fontaine, child? I don't see it's work for Northland Bank.
You're absolutely here on Fatui business.
Well, I guess it's because I've been in a bad mood lately.
Bad mood?
What kind of reason is that? Wait, since when do you feel down about anything?
I don't know. Maybe I still have a lot to learn about myself. But recently, there seems to be some sort of restless power stirring inside of me. And I don't know why, but every now and then I feel like I'm in a terrible mood.
Bro's got depression.
Losing control of your vision just now is connected with that power you're feeling inside.
That is a possibility.
Do you have any idea where it came
I can't
from?
remember if I ever mentioned it before, but when I was 14, I fell into some unknown abyss.
You were
It was
14?
during
I thought
that
you were
time I
younger.
learned nearly all of my abilities. The one who took me under her wing and taught me was named Skirk.
Yeah, I know that.
She was always quiet and very mysterious. Nobody knew where she came from or what she had been through, and she was always very strict when teaching me combat techniques. One time, I asked her why she was willing to take me on as an apprentice. From what I could make of her answer, it was because I had awakened it, and traces of it remained on me.
Huh.
She said that all my combat training would be useful in the future.
But
Huh.
what is it? What did you awaken?
She never explained that, but my guess is that it's related to a dream I saw when I had just fallen into that abyss.
Fascinating.
In my dream, I was in the deepest depths of the sea, and the boundless seabed was all around me. But in front of me appeared a whale that was so massive, I felt like I couldn't breathe.
I mean, you do that.
Oh, that sounds familiar! When we fought against you before, you summoned a huge whale that seemed to leap at us. Is that the one?
That's just an abstract form of a whale that I create using my elemental powers. It takes that shape because the scene I dreamt of the whale has always been stuck in my mind. I'll never forget it.
So you used the whale as inspiration for one of your moves? Huh. Seems a little twisted to Paimon.
The power inside of you is connected to your incident in the abyss.
So why don't you just go ask your master? Maybe she knows the answer.
You make it sound so easy. Ever since the incident I experienced there, I've never stopped searching for Master Skirk and that unknown abyss. But it's been years now, and I've still found nothing. There isn't even a trace of the place where I remember falling into the abyss.
Oh.
Oh, it sounds like some kind of ghost story.
Yeah, I'm out of leads at this point, but there's nothing more I can do. It seems that strange encounters in this world tend to be elusive like that.
Wonder who Master Skirk
Seems
is.
the time really flies when I'm talking with you. I just remembered I have somewhere else I need to be, so I should get going.
What? More work for the Northland Bank?
On the quote-unquote Northern Bank.
It's more of a personal appointment. Lately, I've been sparring with some of Fontaine's official champion duelists whenever I'm feeling bored.
Oh.
Official champion duelist?
You mean the call girl? Call girl.
Yep.
Corlinia?
Before a
Corlane?
goes to court, they're given one chance to defend their honor by requesting a duel with an official champion duelist.
Okay.
The champion duelists are all powerful fighters selected from among the nation's best.
Ooh.
And the duel itself is a no-holds-barred fight with no specified stopping point.
Oh.
So engaging in such a duel is regarded as a symbol of defending your honor. If a criminal manages to win the duel, they'll be acquitted. But if they lose,
Okay.
they'll have no choice but to stand trial.
So trial by
And
combat,
the
eh?
worst case scenario is that you're simply killed in the duel. Though it's rumored that Fontaine has a death penalty. From what I can tell, no one has ever been officially sentenced to death.
Huh.
So really, the only people who opt to duel are those who have suffered a grave injustice in being accused, or those who greatly value their honor. Otherwise, why gamble with your life?
So, do many people actually get out of their trials by winning the duel?
Apparently, it's exceedingly rare for anyone to actually win. Fontaine probably enacted this system as a way to show that the nation respects the honor of its citizens. Besides, none of the champion duelists are to be trifled with, which is exactly why I was itching to face them as soon as I got to Fontaine. Apparently, the one I'm meeting today, Clorend, is the strongest of the champion duelists.
Oh yeah, I seen her.
I've been asking her for some time before she finally agreed to face me today.
It's the one with boobs so big her shirt can't fit him.
Paimon feels like we heard that name somewhere before.
Oh, before I forget, I want you to have this.
Adalulu?
Huh? Your vision? You're seriously just giving it away?
What
I'm
the
just
fuck, dude?
worried that it could become uncontrollable again. I'd be pretty upset if it got in the way of my duel, so I think I'll be better off without it for now. Besides, I just need you to hold on to it for a short while. I'll come retrieve it when I have some time later.
Paimon knows what you're up to. You just want an excuse to come talk to us again, don't you?
Whatever gave you that idea? I'll be in touch later.
Bruh.
That sneaky guy. He said he's been feeling down lately, but he seemed the same as ever to Paimon. Well, seems we don't have much to do for now. We might as well walk around and see the city before Lenny's performance.
We might as well.
Wow! Who could have seen that coming? The reporter who was barely around for most of the story was the murderer all along!
What?
Sorry. Paimon was just surprised, that's all. Paimon never saw that twist coming. The murder mystery novels here are amazing!
Never thought I'd see the day when Paimon would enjoy reading.
Whodunits here in Fontaine are a lot different than the light novels you see from Yai Publishing House.
Yeah.
But Paimon thinks this style of novels are more, well, novel. It's so exciting to reach the moment when the mystery is uncovered, especially in the one Paimon was just reading. You should buy a copy and read it too.
You really spoiled who the murderer is.
Sorry about that. Paimon will be more careful next time. Hey, shouldn't we be heading to the opera house to see Lenny's performance soon? It's almost time for the show to start, so we should get going. Lenny said that the opera house is on Aranias, so let's go ride the Aqua bus.
Child's vision. Before we ride the Aqua bus, I want to explore a little bit more. Because I want to find at least the boss. I want to level up Lynette a little bit more. That is so cool though. This way, I guess. I forgot I have to hold this. I forgot I have to hold it. Oh. Noise. That is pretty though. Yo. Hello. See you. This right here? No. No, just a no. I respect the hustle, man. But no, I don't wanna be botting my chat. I don't wanna just do things like that. I just wanna be playing my games and enjoying my time. If people show up and they choose to stay, then they showed up and chose to stay. And that's it. Oh, it's one of... Oh my god, she's adorable. Look at her wearing that too big of a parka. What sort of crowd? The sort that wears hats. Different humans exhibit different behaviors. Some wear hats and others don't. Same. I love categorizing them and summarizing the various patterns they follow. For example, more people wear hats in the morning than in the afternoon. Do you know why is that? From observation, it seems that people are probably just when they head out in the morning. But in the afternoon, after a day at work, they stop sweating the small details. They loosen their ties, take off their hats, and run out to platforms happily. Thank you. It seems to be quality I possess. Ah, I forgot to introduce myself. I'm Remia from the... I'm on vacation right now, but I can go back into work mode anytime if emergency calls for it. Are there like house elves from Harry Potter just subjugated by the Fontaine people? Oh, I thought that was it. Jeez, these elevators are long. Oh, accidentally the correct floor. Oh my god. Oh my god, he can't see shit. Hey yo, Virgil. Okay. Leave. Is the boss here? She's here. They're here. She's... he... they... The boss is here. How do I get here? I wanna go there today. Like, that is what I want to do, right? I want to go there today. Why is there just here? Oh. No. I want to navigate there. Oh, I'm sorry. How do I get that? How do I get that? Oh. I thought it was further. Hey yo. Catherine!
Ad Astra Abyssos.
Catherine! We meet again, Catherine. Hello there. The pleasure is mine. I am Catherine, the receptionist of the Adventurers Guild. My job is to provide adventurers with quests and intelligent support. May my service be of help to you, and may your journey in Fontaine be a memorable one. Oh, come on, girl. Oh, are you open or not yet? Not yet. Alchemy table. Come on, let's... Where is the depth set? Heart of depth. We will look through these later. We'll grab from here and just go down. So we're looking for a very standard build right now. No. 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 Actually... Maybe. No. No. We want crit rate, we want attack, we want HP. Bro! Ask and you shall receive, I guess. Sense can't be crit rate, but we're looking for... We're looking for different type of sense. Elemental mastery, no. Electro damage bonus, no. Maybe. I don't think we can do a better flower. This. So we got 2. Anima. Wow. Bro, we are giving this to Lynette immediately. We're looking for a Hydro Gobbler. But I'll keep this one. Close. Closer. Perfect. Oh my god, we already got 2. Amazing. Let me go put these on. Artifacts. First, Lynette. Where is that? I know, damage bonus. Switch. Where is that? It's amazing. Enhance. Let's see what will be the substat. Go. Defense. So, I don't know now, do we... Which one do you want better? This one has attack percentage, energy recharge, elemental mastery. Energy recharge... I think we want this one, has higher elemental mastery. Okay, so we'll stay with this one. We found a feather. Sorry, no. Was it this one? Yes, it was this one. We can remove this on this one. I don't think we want elemental mastery on her. We are considering this. I had a hydro. Kinda like this. Kinda like this. Crit damage. So, we're looking for a hat and sands. Hat and sands. Come on, hat and sands. Oh, yo, that's also nice. I will keep this one. Crit damage. No, we want crit rate. But we can keep this one for now. That is also not... No, that's not as nice. Now, do I want sands to be HP or do I want them to be... I want sands HP, but I want to have crit damage substat on them. Let's go. I will keep this. Crit rate. We'll try. Okay. I'm few stakes short. Let's go. No. Why would I want to use enhanced ones? No, 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 no. Let's look through this. Fuck it, fuck it, fuck it. Max. Okay, last try. Let's go see what we get. Attack. No. Might be useful. No. Yo! Just whoa! That was lucky. That's also nice. What the fuck? We can go for this. So, let's look through what we have. Where is the... We can put this on. We just found a better one, didn't we? Wait, we're looking for hydro damage, I forgot. Hydro damage, yeah, this one's better. Yes. We don't have a better one. Yeah, I don't think we can ask for much better. Start enhancing. See, crit rate. Can't complain here. You know what? And enhance this further using these 5-star ones that were kinda shit. What were on these? Yeah, fucking use that. Enhance. That is okay. Let me just double check. No, this one would be best. Let's give everything a nice single power up. Oh Christ, this is horrid. God damn it. Okay, but we don't need energy recharge anymore. Enhance. Yeah, goodbye, hat. You served me well. God dang it. I don't need more energy recharge. Mouse, thank you. Mouse, thank you. Go. At least something went in the crit, right? Yeah, enhance. Wow. Okay. Yeah, fine. How do we look? Not bad, not bad. Everything could be a little bit better. Everything could be a little bit better. Do we have something worth switching to? This gives me crit rate. Like up to 30. Elemental mastery. crit damage. Oh, this suit was giving crit rate, but I have it on Kokomi. Yeah, fuck it. Let's stay with this. Build could have been better. It's good enough for now. Hello there, cat. I see some form of a shop. Let's do a little exploration, and tomorrow we'll go for magic show. Would like to see your wares. Fermented juice. Give me 100. Milk. Give me 100. Pepper. Give me 100. I'll take these as well. You never know when you will need them. So what I want to do, right? My God, there are things behind buildings. What I want to do is I want to go fight this thing. God damn it. Fine, we will go there this way. Because I want to level her up, right? The line. Guess we're going here. Wait for the bus. Oh! There we go. Hello, good child. How do you do? When so you're I'm Alfani, the guide for this trip. I'd like to ask about is there anything else about do we have one secret that we can share with you, passenger? We are similar to humans in one way. Each one of us has different personality. Some we don't. Oh, she just tells me shut the fuck up. Some of us want to talk, some of us don't. Oh.
I am Elfan. The boat will be departing imminently. Please do not stick your head, hands, or other body parts outside the boat. The Aquabus operator is not responsible for any accidents or injuries resulting from doing so. Also, please remember to buy the Steambird, though I don't read it myself.
Sponsorship much?
The destination of the current tour is Arenias. Points of interest worth visiting include the Fountain of Lucine and the Opera Epiclese. If you
Lovely.
look to the left in the direction we are currently traveling, you will see the famous Fontaine Research Institute up in the sky.
Oh, that?
Gone wrong turned new sightseeing opportunity. Human ingenuity truly is a wondrous thing.
That was an experiment gone wrong. Oh my god. Oh, was that a bird? Was that a bird? I see a luxurious chest. Fish? Brother, I need to change something. Quick swap. Confirm.
We are now approaching our final destination. Please be sure to bring all your personal belongings with you as you disembark. Even though I will take any forgotten items to the lost and found, the paperwork is rather annoying, as nosing hands are not suitable for grasping pens. Please be careful when
Jesus.
it has been my honor to be your tour guide this trip.
Was it really? It seems like you hate your job. But I feel you, girl. Oh. That just snapped into place. And I'm wet. I'm wet. Yo. I want this. I want this too. Fruits. Oh my god. And will this give me the same seeds as... Sorry, that's it. Yeah, it does. Sick. Okay. It's fucking oranges. It's an orange. What did she need for ascension? Okay. Okay. Are the robots there? I feel like the robots are there. The robots are here. There is 3 chairs. I'm gonna go speak to that dude. Oh my. I'm gonna go collect this. I'm gonna go do this. I'm gonna go do that. Reaches nothing. Well. Allow me.
What's your battle plan?
For now, it's mining rocks. I wanted this material. I wanted this material. And back to Traveler.
There's still a long road ahead.
Hydro Traveler. Hydro Traveler. Hydro Traveler. Okay, we're gonna fight the boss a few times. So let's learn it. Hello, my friend. Good ladies, I wish you good morning, afternoon, and evening. My name is Malraid. Whatever, Mill. A researcher with the Fontaine Research Institute. I believe the two of you are here to witness the Icewind suit. According to Mr. Bosuit's original plan, Copulius and Coppelia are a clockwork mecha dedicated to the art of dance. But after I took over the project, I also added some of my understanding of phenomenology. As you can see, not only are they good at dancing, but they are also highly capable fighters. However, I believe that there is still much room for improvement. We require a large amount of experimental data to further increase their combat prowess. I might have gotten too passionate during the development phase, and from that came 2 different combat modes for Coppelius and Coppelia, based on the difference between Pneuma and Nuasia. They are Drige of Coppelia and Nemesis of Copulius. That is to say, we'll need 2 times the research data. As long as we can iterate on them smoothly, and the joy of our success will be doubled. Oh, fuck me. Well, hello. Let's see what kinds of attacks they have. Anemo. fucking hydro bitch. Wait, do I have to break these? I think I do. I genuinely don't know how to fight these guys. Let me just energy recharge for a bit. Curiosity takes the stage as I'm watching this. Thank God for a cookie in my team. Can I not break these? I mean, I will switch the teams for next time around, but yeah, that's barely any damage. Oh, this sends forward. Oh, Christ. This works differently than I hoped for it to do. Can I break these now? No, I can't. Then she's dead. You could have told me she's a fucking... Let's see this. Fairly high damage for something that's completely unleveled. Oh Christ. Oh Christ. Food. Food for the healer. Where is the cunt? Come back here, you bitch. First one for me. Not very far, is this? We'll figure this boss out eventually.
Over here.
How do I probably need pyro. Ah, lovely. Okay, nearly got him down. Need these bastards to level up Lynette. That's a lot of health this give back. Wrong way, but we take what we can. Ow! The fact there is two of them makes it so complicated. Well, you're not gonna move? What, did you finish? Finally. One. Yeah. I got the wrong one. I got the wrong one. Oh, fudge. Dude, I wanted the other one. I got the wrong one. God damn it. Okay. I guess. Oops. I guess this is. This works fine. So where is this? Oh, there it is. Noise. Okay, I want the... Ah, different colored duck. Yo! Duck! Just let me catch you! My man! There we go. Oh, are these the flowers I need for Furina? No. No, they're not.
Is this an answer from this world?
Oh my god. Birds. Birds. Oh. This makes me so unbelievably happy. Oh, 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 oh. Hell yeah. Oh, do I have to like activate all three of these? Let me try to take Yelan into my team. Oh, right! Right, I forgot. There is the different polarities of characters have different energy types. I forgot that was supposed to be a thing. And it's like exclusive to Fontaine characters. Wait, where is my girl? There is my girl.
Who's our target this time?
Is it a time thing? What is this? Now curiosity takes me over, right? Where is Lumine? Lumine.
There's still a long road ahead.
No, that didn't work.
The bond is strong. Stand with me.
These guys are just coming back to life. Oh my god, they are. There has to be something special about these. Do I have? Oh, they have like a specific amount of water they need. Okay. Okay. Okay, interesting. So like... So now this is full. Well, not anymore. So I guess like... like... I'm confused. I'm just confused. I don't understand how these work. The mystical crystal construct seems to have originally been designed to test the dampness of its surroundings, but it seems that it can only detect its own dampness and react accordingly. In situations where it's continuously affected by hydro, maybe something nice and expendable occur. And it goes away. How the... How the hell am I meant to do that? Oh, come on. Fix yourself up, girl. A dog. I don't want to hit the dog. But yeah, I think I collected the flowers I needed for her. It's not the ones. Court of Fontaine. Which one was fucking Court of Fontaine? Court of Fontaine. North. North. We're going north. I still haven't done my dailies though. North. You know what? Rebel. We'll do these later. For now, I want to fight these puppies. Yeah, I don't think the team I wanted to build works here. Sick, that's what I wanted. Yeah, Traveler doesn't apply as much Hydra as I would like her to. So I need to think of this team differently. I just don't want to run the same team I always do, that's why. Are these the flowers? I hope they are. Mecha parts. These aren't the flowers either, are they? No. The thing said north. Like, it said north, right? I need a lot of these, okay. And 12 of these. Let's keep going north. Fucking give me enough materials for one ascension. Yeah, I need to use a different character for this, definitely. We are as north as can be of the court. Oh. Mora. Mora use. Sick. Okay. Fix yourself up, girl. Wrong button. Where could these be? I'm not looking for a fight right now. I'm just looking for materials. I feel like... Oh, hello. I feel like they would be in water, right? I feel like they would be in water. Are these the ones? These kind of look like what it should be. Ah, these are definitely the ones. Dig. I dug up a crab boy. Dig. I dug up another crab boy. Dig. Third crab boy. Okay, how many of these things I need? A lot. And this doesn't give me a thing until way in. You know what? Just for my fun. We're building pity. Barbara. We're building pity for Furina. Oh, there we go. That's a lot. 3 more. Beautiful. We need a lot of these though, so If more could show up, that would be fucking lovely. What the fuck?
The scent of treasure.
Would I find a thing here? Doesn't seem like it.
Over here.
Yo, what the fuck? Yo. Yo. Yo? Oh yeah. Yo. Lucky. Okay. I think we have to go back north. We found it here. We went as north as possible. There can't be just like fucking 10 of these on the map. Even less. 6. They can't limit me like that. Come on, it's a new character. Day 1. You can't limit me like this. Man. I wanted to level her up. Oh, okay. Interesting. I wanted to ascend her at least 2 more times. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, mother load. Okay. It's the mother load. Do these have an order? Or do these just like reset? Oh, this bitch is reset. Okay. Yup. They not only have an order, they reset as well. Okay. I have 24. I will need... Oh! Fuck me. Yeah, no. No. Yeah. I think that's a no. Okay. I think that's enough of that for today. What I'll do is I'll try to fight the boss a few more times and do my dailies. So, that's it for now. Bye.